was till you came around, came around. All this time, you're the only reason I'm not chasing highs, chasing highs. What is love? Lately I've been wondering just what is love, what is love? I don't know, no one ever showed me. I've been on my own for too long. But if you hold me now, let me into your heart. Maybe I can start to love again and tend to my scars. Can you show me how? Can you love me with all you've got? 'Cause
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. Today's video is going to be full of all different kinds of motivation. We're going to be decluttering, organizing, and of course cleaning. We're starting off here in my son Gaines' room, and I've had a lot of requests lately to share more of their rooms in my videos, and it was honestly perfect timing because their rooms need quite a bit of attention, especially Gaines though. His drawers are not only super messy and full and just unorganized overall, but he's also outgrown pretty much all of the clothes in his drawers and closet, so pretty sure he's going to be left with little to nothing by the time I get everything out, but that's okay. It'll give me a really good idea of everything that I need to get him for the spring and summer. I usually go through my boys' clothes a couple of times a year. I just get rid of anything that doesn't fit them anymore or that I know they're not going to wear, and then I usually just place a big bulk order of stuff for them for the upcoming seasons. That's just the way I like to do it with my little boys. Boys are really easy though. I know girls are not that easy because my sister has little girls and it is like clothes, 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 and accessories. But I have learned with my boys that one, they're gonna ruin pretty much anything that I put on them, and also they're not gonna wanna wear it if it's not comfortable, so that's just what I buy them. But enough talking, make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get started cleaning. Okay y'all, so we are jumping right in and starting off here in Gaines' room, and I'm just going to give you a quick little overview of how bad everything really was. His dresser was such a mess. He had 2 drawers full of pajamas, so I really needed to get rid of some of those. And in the other drawers, nothing was really even folded anymore, and like I said before, majority of it didn't even fit him anymore. So I'm going to be going through every single drawer, pulling everything out, getting rid of stuff, and neatly putting back in what still fits him. I'm also going to be going through his entire closet and pulling everything off the shelves so that I can wipe those down too. Let me know in the comments below what you're doing today while you're watching. Let me know if you're just relaxing and getting some motivation for later, or if you're cleaning alongside me. And if you are cleaning, let me know what's on your to-do list today. I don't know about y'all, but I love to put my AirPods in and listen to some really good music while I'm cleaning. It just helps me to get so much more done, and I also really love me some Dr. Pepper. But before I start pulling everything out of his dresser, I wanted to toss his sheets in the wash so that they could be going while I was doing everything else, because I also wanted to wash his comforter too.
I think I need a minute to figure out my limits. You cross them more than once, yeah.
If you guys have watched my videos for a while, you know how much I love trying out new laundry detergents and scents, and I have a new one that you guys have got to try. It is by Magnolia Soap and Bath Company, and it's in the scent Bombshell, but they have so many different other scents that you can choose from. It is a powder laundry detergent, and you just add 2 tablespoons to your load of laundry, and not only does it make your clothes smell so good, but you can also mop with it, which I'm going to be doing here in just a bit, and I'll tell you a little bit more about it. But I found this detergent because they actually opened a store recently in our town, but they also sell all of their products online, and they were so kind to give me a 20% off code for you guys, so you can use the code CLEAN20 to get 20% off of your purchase. I'll have it linked below. Gaines left a sippy cup laying on his bed recently, and it leaked and left this stain on there. So I'm going to be using the Grove Collaborative Stain Remover for carpet and upholstery. I used this recently on my couch and it worked amazing, and it also worked really well at getting this stain out. I just sprayed it down really good and wiped it with a microfiber cloth, and whenever it dried, you could not tell that anything was ever there, so I highly recommend this stuff.
I said it more than once, yeah. You take my love for granted.
Now it's time to start going through the drawers, and I'm starting here with his little underwear and sock drawer. I'm just getting out any of the little training underwear or anything that he's outgrown, and you'll see here in a minute I actually freed up a drawer when I got rid of some of his pajamas, so I will move these to separate drawers in just a second, but I'm just going to pull everything out of each drawer and go through it. I'm going to make a pile to donate and a pile to keep, that way I can refold it and put it back in neatly.
Nothing more to say, let's just waste away. One more time is all we need. A bitter truth to face, not that innocent. We know what we did.
Y'all might already do this, but just in case you don't, I wanted to share this little folding hack with y'all because it makes it so much easier to find your kids' pajama sets. So what you do is you take your shirt and you fold it in half like this, and then you just lay it flat. You fold the pants down twice, and then you lay them at the bottom of the shirt here. Then you just take the shirt and fold it up over the pants, and that way you have all of their little pajamas sorted together. It makes it so much easier so that you're not constantly searching for the other matching pajama piece, and it also makes it a lot easier for your kids if they grab their own PJs.
You give me this energy. It is like you set me free. Chasing highs to stay alive.
This drawer is where I keep his crafts and schoolwork that I want to keep until I add it to his bin in the attic.
I need you to stay. You take me to paradise, that's why it's hard to wait. Can I be around you for motivation? Just a little while now. A simple question, can I get closer? Just for motivation. Can I be around you for motivation? Just a little while now. A simple question, can I get closer? Just for motivation.
As I was going through his clothes, I was so shocked at how much stuff he had actually grown out of. I knew it was a lot, but I didn't realize how much, and it's so crazy because I feel like he was the same exact size for like 2 years straight, and he didn't really need many new clothes at all. And then all of a sudden recently, he's not only outgrown all of this, but I feel like he's also like skipped a size too. So all of this stuff that I'm stacking up here is stuff to get rid of, so he is going to be in major need of some new spring and summer clothes. Now that I finished his dresser, I'm going to get started in his closet, and I'm just slowly clearing things out and removing any clothes that are too small that are hanging up in here. This is something that has needed done for a while now, and it's been on my to-do list for a while, but to be honest, I knew it was going to take me quite some time to get it done, and I just never felt like I had enough time to get it done. But I finally realized, Melina, you are never going to have enough time to get it all done. You're just going to have to tackle it as you can. So that's what I did. I got a lot done this day, but I eventually had to stop because Mason had baseball, and then the next day he had a tournament out of town, so we were gone the entire day. So this video actually ended up being filmed over 3 days, and they were spread out a few days, but all that matters is that I got it all done, and you guys can get it done too.
With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing, but guess I need more of you. You're
So I know I'm sharing a lot of clothes and decluttering, and I hope that this is motivating y'all, but I also wanted to share a few clips of what's coming up later in the video. I'm going to be sharing a really cool hack on how to clean your stove grates, and it worked extremely well, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And there's also tons of cleaning coming up. So if this isn't your jam, don't click off just yet because there is still tons of motivation coming your way.
Through the night, yeah, I know they just don't. With us, it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us, it's all or nothing. But guess I need more of you. You say you do at night, but in the morning you just leave. I need more of. With us, it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you.
I'm going to use the surface cleaner by the laundress to wipe down all of the shelves in the closet. This is just a really gentle cleaner that I like to use on random surfaces, and I honestly had not wiped down these shelves since we wiped them down to move in, and that was about 7 or 8 months ago, so they were due for a good dusting.
Why don't we talk about this? Why don't you stay? Why don't we talk about this? With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing. But guess I need more of you. You say you do at night, but in the morning you just leave. With us it's all or nothing.
So Gaines is about to turn 4, and although he never really took a pacifier, he was a blanket baby all the way. He doesn't really carry it around constantly like he used to, but he does still love a blanket whenever he's in the car or watching a movie or going to sleep, and I will be so heartbroken one day when he doesn't want a blanket anymore. But I found these cubes here at Dollar Tree recently, and I could not believe that they were only $1. I'm sure they're not the best quality ever, but they were perfect for what I needed them for here in the closet. So I'm opening up 2 of these, and I'm going to use one for hats and then the other one for belts and things like that.
Don't wanna wake up, I might be dreaming. I might be dreaming. You're stirring things up, my heart is beating. My heart is beating. I won't let go, I can't say no. My heart is yours, so I say here we go. You do that something to me, you do that something to my heart. I give up, you won't stop, I'm like a spinning top.
I love a good color coordinated closet. Not only does it look really nice, but it also makes it really easy to find what you're looking for. So I'm quickly going through his hanging shirts and color coordinating them. This closet's pretty big, so his little clothes don't even come close to filling it. There's a whole upper storage area that's completely empty, but that's great because he has lots of space to fill as he grows.
You won't stop, I'm like a spinning top. Not used to do this. It ain't
All of the stuff on the bed was stuff that didn't fit him anymore, so I'm bagging it all up, and I ended up filling up 2 whole garbage bags.
don't wanna hide. No, I don't wanna hide. I won't let go. I can't say no. My heart is yours, so I say here we go. You do that something to me, you do that something to my heart. I give up, you won't stop.
I know it can be hard to tell on camera, but this rug is actually disgusting, and it was just time to get rid of it. So I'm rolling it up here to take it out of his room, and I'm just going to put down his little car rug that he got for Christmas. I might end up adding a new rug in here eventually, but for now, this is perfect, and he actually loves playing on this thing. I get a lot of questions about this little basket that I keep his stuffed animals in, and I think it's actually like an antique laundry basket or laundry hamper that I purchased from an antique flea market, but I've had it for a really long time, and it just works out perfect to keep his stuffed animals in it. He is in love with his stuffed animals. He loves them. He plays with them every single day and brings tons of them to bed at night, so I love to just shove them in here because he can reach the ones that he wants really good. We probably need to get rid of a few because this thing is super full, but like I said, he loves them.
You're stirring things up, my heart is beating.
Now that his sheets are dry, I'm going to put them back on his bed really quick, but just a little side story. If you're new here or you missed me talking about it in my pantry video or maybe on Instagram, we had a really scary experience, I guess a little over a month ago now. Some people showed up to our house and they not only stole some things from us, but they were also ringing the doorbells and beating on our doors trying to get inside. And it was after dark and I was home alone with Gaines, and it was honestly just terrifying. But it has traumatized my boys a little bit, and Mason went from sleeping in his own room to being scared to death to sleep in his own room. And I honestly can't blame him because I'm still a little bit shook up about it too. But we literally dragged this mattress in our bedroom floor every single night for the boys to sleep on. We were trying to let them sleep with us, but even though we have a king size bed, 4 people in one bed is just too many people, and none of us could get any sleep. So we dragged this thing in there for them to sleep on, and it's okay. I mean, it's a pain in the butt, don't get me wrong, having to drag it in there and then bring it back during the day, but it makes them feel safe and it helps us to sleep better, so it's okay. They're only little ones, right? Here I am on another day picking right up where I left off, and I'm going to use the Method Daily Wood Cleaner to wipe down all of his furniture.
Now you keep missing out for sure. Take down your walls and let me ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, brick by brick, now let me ooh, ooh, ooh. I wanna be right there by your side. I wanna be there, won't you be mine? Take down your walls and let me. Yeah, brick by brick, now let me. Ooh, in my bed 5 to 12, wish I could sleep. Dream about all the ways you could reach me, but now you keep missing out on me, that's for sure. Take down your walls and let me ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, brick by brick, now let me ooh, ooh, ooh. I wanna be right there by your side. I wanna be there, won't you be mine? Take down your walls and let me.
Now I'm finally going to put on his comforter and make his bed back up. I'm going to run over the floors with a vacuum, and then I'm going to move on to Mason's room to straighten it up, and then I'll mop both of their rooms. But every now and then in my videos, I try to say this because I get so many questions about it, and it's my vacuum. I have the Dyson V11 Animal, and we absolutely love it. We use it every single day in so many different spaces in our home, and it works so well. If you ever have any questions or need links to anything that you see me using in my videos, I try to have pretty much every single thing that I can or that I show in my video linked below in the description box for you guys. There's also a link in the description box that says Shop My Home, and that takes you to my Like to Know It. If you're not familiar with Like to Know It, it's a free website that just makes it really easy for me to link all different types of things in my home for you guys to shop. I try to link everything that's linkable in there, and I have pretty much every single thing in my house linked at some point on there, but definitely make sure to check out those areas. And if you still don't see what you're looking for, do not hesitate to ask me. I will always let you guys know where I got something or share a link to something if I can. But now I'm in Mason's room, and it wasn't too bad, but it definitely needed straightened up, so we're gonna get this taken care of really quick.
A little bit lighter with you. Something's letting me heal. You're making it brighter right through the gray.
time to get my mop water ready now, and I'm using hot water and a teaspoon of the Bombshell laundry detergent. When I went in the store to buy this, the lady was like, by the way, you can mop with this too. And I got so excited because you guys know I love to mop with my Tide, but this is a really nice alternative because it's plant-based, so you don't have to worry about the harmful chemicals, and it made the house smell amazing.
Flex no, I won't gas you up like petrol. Just trying to take you way up where the jets go. But you didn't notice that. Keep clocking all my hours, I told you that. Work now, play later. But you keep going off on me. Keep texting like it's all on me. Yeah, you're all in my head like you're my forever, not for right now. My day one, you hold me down. Hard cold like the wintertime. Fight for your love, can't slow me down. Don't go far. I take me and you over living large. Know I'll be there wherever you are. Cause you shine bright like a shooting star.
Everything feels a little bit lighter with you. Something's letting me heal. You're making it brighter right through the gray.
The boys' rooms are fresh and clean, and it is now a new day and time to tackle the kitchen. As you can see here, it was pretty bad, y'all. This was due to it just being let go a few days because we had been so busy, but also the boys being home more than usual because we had some stormy weather days. We have had the craziest weather here lately, and I know a lot of you guys have too. You'll see here in this video that it actually looks like it's getting dark outside, but it was actually the middle of the day. It was just so stormy that it looked so dark outside. We were under tornado warnings and thunderstorm warnings, and it got pretty bad, but thankfully it didn't get as bad as I expected it to be. But I know a lot of you guys got hit pretty hard, and you are all in my thoughts and prayers, whether you lost loved ones or lost your home. I can't imagine, and days like this are always so scary, but it was the perfect day for me to get this kitchen accomplished since we were all home and I had Johnny home to help with the kids. So I'm just starting out by unloading the dishwasher.
Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run and on me leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking
I unloaded the dishwasher, and now I'm going to load it right back up with these dirty dishes, and then we're going to move on to our little hack to clean the stove grates.
Just hope you won't get hurt. I just hope you've been through worse. Sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the lightning, don't wanna pick a fight with. Everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run and on me leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking hearts.
Okay, so I'm filling up my sink with really hot water, and then I'm going to start taking my grates off the stove and adding them into the sink. I have a pretty big sink, so I was able to fit all of my grates in there just fine. But if you have a smaller sink, you may have to do 1 or 2 at a time, or I've even watched people do them in their bathtub, but I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. I don't know. I'll let you guys choose whether or not you want to do that. But all you're going to do is add 2 dishwasher packets to your hot water. And I actually ended up adding a third one in just a minute just because I have a pretty big sink and it held quite a bit of water, so I wanted it to be strong enough to really clean them. But you're going to fill it all the way up until the water covers your grates completely, and then you're going to let it sit for a while. So at least a couple of hours, but you could even let it sit overnight. Now I'm going to move on to my stovetop, which was such a mess. I had put this off for way too long, and I'm starting by using a wet paper towel to remove all of the crumbs and salt and things like that that's on there. And then I'm going to use the Mrs. Meyer's baking soda cream cleaner and the lemon verbena scent. I just add this all over the top, and then I wet and wring out one of my walnut scrubber sponges and go to town scrubbing. Now that I have most of the cream cleaner removed, I'm going to use the Jaws kitchen cleaner to spray everything down and shine it up really good. This cleaner works so good on kitchen appliances. I love it so much, and it just made this stove look brand new. Now I'm going to use the Jaws granite cleaner to wipe down all of my kitchen countertops. I switch up my products a lot, but I'm a big fan of the Jaws cleaners, especially this granite one. It does a really good job, and I always have a code in the description box below that will get you guys 20% off of your Jaws purchase.
I sat down by the ocean. It's that tears that I feel up with emotions. Could I taste them for real? Longing for you, longing for you. Oh, but I can't get back. What can I do? What can I do? Oh, when your train is gone. I don't wanna go back, back. Don't wanna go back. If you are not with me, hey, do you read me? Go back, back to where we came from. If my hands are empty, hey, do you read me? Go back. I don't wanna go alone. Go back. If you are not with me, hey, I don't wanna go back.
I just use a damp paper towel to wipe down our gold fixtures. I was told by one of the distributors that any type of cleaner can take the finish off or leave it streaky, so I always wipe it down with water just to be safe.
I know you want the your intentions are good. I walk back to my history, into my old neighborhood.
I'm adding a few drops of lemon essential oil to my diffuser to get the kitchen smelling really fresh and clean, and this particular oil is from Grove Collaborative.
When your train is gone, I don't wanna go back, don't wanna go back. If you are not with me, hey, do you read me? Go back to where we came from. If my hands are empty, hey, do you read me? Go back. I don't wanna go alone. Go back. If you are not with me, hey, I don't wanna go back. I don't wanna go back.
It's now been a few hours since I put the grates in the sink, and this is what they're looking like. I'm going to drain the water and give them a good scrub with a brush and some Mrs. Meyer's dish soap. Now I'm going to use that same Mrs. Meyer's cream cleaner to clean out my sink. I love using this cleaner in the sink. It makes it so shiny and it smells up the entire kitchen with that lemon verbena scent. It is so good. I am a big fan of Mrs. Meyer's products and have used them for years. I usually always order mine from Grove Collaborative, and if you've never ordered from them, I have a link in the description box that you can use to place your first order, and you will get a 5-piece Mrs. Meyer's cleaning set for free. Now, I usually use my vacuum on the floors, but every now and then when they're really bad like they were on this night, I like to use my broom. That way I can just sweep up all of the big pieces of food and all of the crumbs. And I also like to use it every now and then to make sure that I'm getting all the way up underneath my appliances. So I'm sweeping up the floor now, and then we're going to be ready to mop.
Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter.
Now it's time to tackle these floors, and if you guys have not tried the O-Cedar Spin Mop yet, What in the world are you waiting for? This is such a good mop. I love that you don't have to touch the mop and wring it out. It does all of that for you, but I also love that these mops are reusable, so you can just toss the mop head straight into the wash, bleach it, and you're ready to use it again. And you can also buy refill packs and completely replace it every now and then, which is what I usually do once every month or so. So I highly recommend this mop.
With his humble act and everlasting ego. I guess it never hit you. Our conversation takes two, paying it some interest from time to time. Inside all that greatness and all of your adventure.
As you can see here, that did such a good job at cleaning the stove grates, but to make them look even better, I'm going to add a little bit of the Method stainless steel cleaner and polish. I learned this tip from Go Clean Co, and if you guys don't follow them already, definitely make sure to give them a follow on Instagram. They share the best cleaning tips. And while you're there, make sure to follow me too at those Brook Brothers. I share a lot of our daily life on Instagram, and I would love to chat with you guys more over there. It is just such a good feeling to have a clean kitchen, even though it doesn't last very long. Now I'm going to share a really easy and pretty healthy dinner recipe with you guys. You're going to start out with some chicken breast, and you're going to add those to your Instant Pot or your crock pot, whichever you prefer. And then you're going to drizzle with a little bit of olive oil and add half a jar of salsa. We love the Mateo brand, but you can add whatever kind you like. Then we use this fajita seasoning by Meat Church, but you could definitely just use regular taco seasoning. I would say about 3 tablespoons. And then you're going to add 1 packet of ranch.
Someone hurt your feelings.
This is what it will look like. Then you're just going to put your Instant Pot lid on, make sure it's turned to sealed, and then you're going to turn it to pressure cook for about 32 minutes. You can take off a little bit of time or add some depending on the thickness of your chicken breast, but this is what it looks like whenever it's done. Next, you need to steam 2 bags of vegetables. We just did ours in the microwave, and while Johnny was shredding the chicken, I made some of this Mexican dipping cheese. We love to make this, and it's so easy. You just crumble it up in a pot with a little bit of milk. Now we're adding the shredded chicken on top of the vegetables and then drizzling it with a little bit of cheese, and this was so good, y'all. Tag me if you try it.
Here it goes, here it goes.
Okay, y'all, so our groceries actually just got delivered, and I figured I would go ahead and do a little haul and show you everything that we got. Johnny is actually outside mowing our grass right now, so if you hear something, I'm sorry, it is a little bit loud. But I love watching grocery hauls, and I know a lot of you guys do too, so I'm gonna quickly run through this. We got some tortillas and some cilantro to make tacos, and also don't mind my nails. We actually just got home from the mountains whenever you're seeing this, and I picked all of my nail polish off on the way home, so they're really bad. But we got zucchini and squash and some bell peppers and a few other vegetables to make a skillet, like a 1 skillet meal, and we're gonna use this Polish sausage with it. We got some turkey bacon. Mason loves turkey bacon. And then we got some ground beef for the tacos, some little mini cucumbers, and also some carrots and hummus. That's like my favorite snack ever. I eat it pretty much every single day. We also got some cauliflower. We got like 3 bags because we're gonna try to make these, it's like buffalo wings, but with cauliflower, and you make them in the air fryer. So I might try to share that in a video, but it looks really good, and we love cauliflower, so I'll keep y'all posted on that. We got some mushrooms and some baby tomatoes. Gaines would eat every single one of these at one time if we would let him. He loves them. And we got some strawberries, some blueberries, some strawberry cream cheese, and plain bagels. The kids really like that. We got these little mandarin orange cups. The boys are actually home for spring break this week, so I try to stock up on a lot of snacks for them because I know they're gonna be eating us out of the house. We also got 2 boxes of these Perfect bars. Me and Johnny love these so much. It's the dark chocolate peanut butter kind, and these are really, really good. We got some egg whites and eggs and also some cottage cheese. Y'all let me know below, do you like cottage cheese? I feel like this is something that a lot of people probably don't like, but me and Johnny love it so much. We eat it with so many different things. And then I also got the kids some string cheese. They each eat a couple of these every single day. They love them. And then these aren't the yogurts that I ordered, but it was like a substitution. but I think the kids will eat these too. I usually get the whipped ones, that's their favorite, but these will be perfectly fine. And then I got a onion, some oranges, a few bananas, limes, and some avocados. Then I got some bread and some pretzels. Both the boys love those. And then this is the kind of noodles that the boys eat. It's veggie pasta. I just boil these and then put some butter and Parmesan cheese on them. And they really like these, especially Mason. I got 3 boxes of mac and cheese. And then also while we were at our hotel in the mountains, Gaines tried Fruit Loops for the first time and he was obsessed with them. I know they're not super healthy, but it's okay. He really liked them, so I decided to get him some of those. And then this is our favorite kind of salsa. We got this for taco night. It's really, really good. And then we both, Johnny and I, love these so much, so I always get a pack of these whenever I get our groceries. And we got some milk and then some spices. We got paprika for the buffalo wings and then a new bottle of tahini. I love tahini so much, especially on watermelon. But I don't remember who it was, but I was watching somebody's Insta story the other day and they said they love tahini on cucumbers, and I thought that sounded so good. So I'm really excited to try that. And then I got the boys a few sweet teas. We don't really drink sweet tea, we like unsweet tea, but they love it. So I got these so I can just pour them a little bit at a time. And then last but not least, we got these LaCroix, I think is how you say it. We love these so much. This is our favorite flavor, but the coconut is also really, really good. And the tangerine too, I really like the tangerine. That is everything we got. Not only am I sharing a recipe in this video, but you guys know I try to share recipes pretty often, so I may even share some of these. I'll definitely try to share the buffalo wing cauliflower bites, but I hope y'all enjoyed it. Whoa, messed up. Making cheese dip. Nutella? You like Nutella? Is it good? Whoa. Yeah, I didn't snap it in there good enough. Your farmer stand.